dear skeleton crew, and welcome back to Bones Graveyard. Jumping back in today with Garten of Banban 3, and let's read a little bit about what this chapter is going to entail. Embrace the horrors of Banban's kindergarten, delve even deeper into the depths of the establishment that was left suspiciously empty. Try to survive the unexpected residents and continue the search for your child. So, let's do just that. Yes, so we came down this elevator last time, and yeah, so that goes to the birds. Queen Bouncelia says, jump as much as you like, but never to conclusions. The naughty ones say, finish your homework and be nice if you don't want to join us. Okay.
Glad to see you've made it. I don't know how you did it, but then again, you survived the giant elevator crash, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Also, again, I apologize for hitting you over the head. In fact, it is for this reason that I believe we should not meet face to face. You see, for whatever reason, I'm prone to violent instincts, and I do not trust myself to not give in to them again.
Okay.
I have locked myself inside of a surveillance room. That way I can help without being a danger to you. We are currently on the lowest floor to remain active before everything went awry. There are many floors below us, but they've all remained closed and abandoned for quite some time now. So just make sure not to fall. As for your children, I don't know exactly where they're being kept, but I know someone who does. Head to the aquatic sector. That's where he resides.
Okay. I always knew I was an unlucky person, but this is a new standard. I leave a bustling floor for the washroom, and when I return, everyone's gone without a trace. Which would have been peaceful if it wasn't for the giant bird walking around. I doubt I can keep this quiet for much longer. My breaths are getting very heavy. What's the bird doing outside of its containment anyway? I thought they were showing off only the short purple creature because we were behind on schedule. This is not how I imagined my end would be. We have a tape. Let's watch the tape. You have no tapes to play. The audacity. We got a tape in the last one. Yeah, we got a tape last time, but I guess they don't play it with us. Right, let's watch from here, shall we?
It just hit me that you need a keycard to operate the cable car. Shouldn't be too hard to find one. Literally everyone had a copy. It's how you'd get from station to station.
I can close up now. Hmm. Okay, what's here? That's such an honest child thing to do. Oh, mummy, the nice jellyfish is very strong. He carried everyone to here, but Miss Mason hates him, and I don't know why. I need an apple. Oh, I'll take these key cards. Nice. Hey, Nab Nab. How you doing? Do the aquatic sector. Do that way. Yeah. Alright. This is work. Yep. That's yellow glass. So. Really? Thank you. Alright, so we've got that. Breathe jellyfish. I'll go down there though. We're gonna have a little look in here. That was a very big one. Okay. Case update report. Case 13. Chrysaora inquatera. Human. Ivanium. The jellyfish. The alias. Update 1, case type 2. Summary. Case 13, as has happened in the beginning with most prior cases, has finally started showing signs of body and brain activity, which means actual testing will be possible soon. Dormancy for 2 to 3 weeks has been observed in all prior cases when GV and the genomes are first mixed and placed into a body. Case 13 is an abnormality in this aspect. Case 13's body has only been in the expected dormant state for a single day, and neuroactivity has already been observed. This is new. A proposed theory is this phenomenon, it being the direct result of the modifications applied with the Givanium solution being used after the testing with case 12G, which would allow for maximum learning speed. Case is not ready for presentation. Okay, let's go to Jellyfish Man. Man, he is huge. Alright, so do you know where my children are? Hello.
You've had a rough day, I can tell. You diligently wait for the moment you leave this wretched place with your child in hand. I can also tell. Not to undermine your efforts, but I fear that moment may never come. I cannot let it happen, and I will gladly show you why, but after I do, you take my advice. Leave this place while you still can. Erase it from your memory. Move on and forget any of this ever happened. And I promise you, tomorrow will be a better day.
You did.
Welcome to my home. Or at least, I was supposed to be. Down in the dark and cold depths of the solitude. The circumstances force you to do things that are out of your nature. When I feel that I'm straying too far off my original course, I head to the room you found me meditating in to mentally regroup. I come to this place. And then I am reminded that what I'm fighting for is worth all of this pain and suffering. Of course, none of this is real, but it all could be. I have never had actual sun rays touch my skin. Can you imagine that? And I yearn for the day that they finally do. I need the children to achieve that, but do not worry. I will practice the safest of procedures. Whatever I decide to do with the adults, I will make sure to keep one alive and sane so that the surviving children are delivered to the surface safe and sound. And of course, to deliver me to where I choose to be. Oh, to live the simple life of a completely brainless jellyfish, just munching on shrimp and avoiding getting eaten by turtles all day. You never appreciate how calming it is to have no conscience until you have one. I admire your courage. So I'm giving you the chance to walk away. Take it. That way you won't lose both your life and the chance to see your child.
We're not giving up, it's our child. Don't know how this stuff works.
No liver, no intestines, but most importantly, no pancreas. You, sir, need to have more organs. What am I supposed to eat when there's nothing to eat? Guess I'm going to have to look elsewhere.
Okay. So we are the stingray now?
You are not one of them. You are new. You need to hide. They are coming.
Okay, but it's backstory. Toaster's jail, the place all criminals tremble when they hear about. Sheriff Toaster mission. Sheriff Toaster is catching criminals. Catch him 10 criminals to get your... He's not bossy, he's the boss. No, we did that one. I don't know what that did. Never mind. I know what that did. I'm going to figure out what those did. Oh. Nabnalina says there's a right somebody for everybody. You just need to look.
What happened to you is what happened to Fix. He left for the progressive sector, but we have something more important to deal with right now. See Nabnab's room? It's open now, which means he's inside. He's on the hunt, and it's too dangerous to do anything in this state.
That one? Yeah. We're at the medical center. What are we doing here, bud? No.
When Nabnab escaped, it wasn't long before workers started to disappear. Of course, precautions and trading can only get you so far, so we had to think of a more permanent solution. Nabnalina was that solution. We had a theory that Nabnab was as aggressive as he was due to his loneliness. We never got to prove this theory right, as the collapse happened during the surgery. That's where you come in. You'll be carrying out the final steps of said surgery. Jevanian-related procedures are very delicate, so I'm going to need you to pay very close attention to these instructions. The hard part is already done. All you need to do is mix the right concentrations and inject her with it about 6 times? The machine with the droplet symbols is where that's done. When it's time, the screen will light up with the symbol of the needed concentration. For simplicity, the concentrations have been represented by colors. Mix and achieve the right concentration, then collect it in the syringe and give it to Nabnalina. The machine with the colored pipes will occasionally shift to the wrong colors, and when that happens, use the given tongs to revert them all to their normal state of green. The buttons on the walls will also malfunction at times. When that happens, hit any ones that are lit with your drone. The excess Jevanium that you can find in the room will deplete when anything malfunctions or when a concentration is needed to be delivered. The procedure stops if any of the 4 depletes completely, and what happens next is never good. Only the best of us perform Jevanium procedures, but we don't have much of a choice. Good luck.
Get the drone in here straight away. Oh, thank God. Okay, bye, Nabalena.
I hope that wasn't too hard. Anyway, grab the audio disc and head back to the aquatic sector and play it on the big speaker in the lounge. Time for a spider uni.
Ready. Health check. Case 6, case type 2, genome, human and Gavanium. Case 6, the devil. Summary. Case 6's rebellious behavior remained unchanged even after the introduction of Case 7, and so alternate methods were approved by management to encourage cooperation. One such method was the introduction of a newly modified Gavanium solution engineered to lower the functions of self-thinking in any cases, Case 2 of Type 5, which is responsible for one brain functions. This newly modified Gavanium solution will never be applied again, and all excess material will be locked away. Under heavy sedation, the new solution was applied to Case's system. Shortly after, Case 6 appeared to experience excruciating stomach pain that was so aching it fell on its knees while holding its stomach. Before undergoing significant physical changes, it appears the solution was so effective at limiting self-thinking that Case 6 fell victim to the primitive instincts we are so badly trying to avoid. Case is not ready for presentation. Let's do this. Fire assembly called. Stay away from the doors and windows.
At last, he's no longer miserable. I'm surprised they both weren't originally members of the mutants below. They'd certainly fit. This is